This is your brain, the most complex object in the known universe. It regulates everything you do and who you are. Your senses, emotions, thoughts, memories, and behavior, all of this is regulated and managed by your brain. Your brain is pretty much everything that makes you. So this video is broken down into 5 parts. Let's begin with the first one. What's your brain's function? It's basically the absolute powerhouse for your body. It controls automatic behaviors, sensory processing, movements, balance, coordination, memories, and many more. Very simply, your brain sends, receives, and translates chemical signals from your central nervous system. These signals are like messages from your 5 senses that are interpreted or translated so you understand and are aware that right now you're watching this video. They are sent throughout your body by nerve cells called neurons, which are the building blocks of your brain and your entire nervous system. And when does your brain stop developing? After you install social media and found out you want to be an influencer? Alright, now seriously, development usually lasts till late 20s, and one of the last parts of your brain to mature is the prefrontal cortex, responsible for making decisions. Time to proceed with your brain's anatomy. Your brain is divided into 3 main parts. Brainstem connects the rest of your brain to your spinal cord. Regulation of automatic functions you don't consciously control. Examples are heart rate, sleep, swallowing, and breathing. Cerebellum, a small, half-circle shape in the back of your brain around your brainstem, responsible for the maintenance of your balance, fine motor skills, coordination, and posture. Cerebrum, the largest part of your brain divided into 2 halves, the left and the right hemispheres. On each side, there are 4 sections called lobes. Frontal lobes, the largest lobe in the front part of your brain behind your forehead, responsible for voluntary movements, thinking, learning, and more. Occipital lobes, in the back of your brain, it interprets visual information from your eyes. Parietal lobes, near the upper back of your brain, interpretation of signals from other parts of your brain so you can understand what is going on. And last one, temporal lobes, near your ears, helps you retrieve memories and understand language and emotions. The cerebrum is responsible for the interpretation of your 5 senses and the regulation of conscious actions requiring all of this. Your brain is surrounded by a bony structure called the cranium. It floats in a liquid called the cerebrospinal fluid. Both protect your brain. Between your brain and your skull, there are 3 layers of tissue: dura mater, arachnoid membrane, and pia mater. Of course, there are many other important parts of your brain, but we just need to keep going. Next, weight and the matter. The weight of your brain varies depending on your sex, but the average weight is about 3 pounds, or 1.360777711 kilograms. Now, the matter. There are 2 tissues in your brain, gray and white matter. What are they? Gray matter is the darker outside section. It helps you with your overall day-to-day functioning, your senses, remembering things, emotions, all of that. It has a rich blood supply, so that's why the gray color. Now, the white matter. White matter is the lighter section below the gray matter. It sends signals to different parts of your central nervous system and connects different parts of gray matter. It is made up of neurons and wrapped in myelin, a substance that speeds up electrical signals. Let's keep going. Conditions and disorders. Since your brain is responsible for pretty much everything you do, there are a lot of different brain conditions. I'll just briefly go through some of the most common ones. Dementia. The most common cause is Alzheimer's disease. It slowly damages and destroys cells in your brain, as well as your memory, thinking, and learning. Autism spectrum disorder. Difference in how your child's brain works, which causes them to behave and socialize in unique ways. Autism is a really broad topic, so feel free to let me know if I should make a separate video about it. Brain tumor. An abnormal growth in or around your brain. Whether cancerous or not, they can impact your brain function. Depression. Unfortunately, a common and serious mood disorder that causes ongoing sadness, low energy, and loss of interest in things you once enjoyed. Again, quite a broad topic, so I could make a separate video about it one day. Epilepsy. A long-term condition that causes seizures due to unusual electrical activity in your brain. Seizures vary for each person. Stroke. When a blood clot prevents blood from getting to your brain. They are the second leading cause of death worldwide, so immediate treatment is required. And there are of course many more. But now, the most important part of this video, how to keep your brain in good condition. In my opinion, the most crucial tip is to stop maybe scrolling TikTok or being on your goddamn phone 24/7, okay? Some tips for a healthy brain and lowering the risk of dementia. Try something new. Learn a new skill and create some challenge for your mind. Education, regular exercise for increased blood flow to the brain, protect your head, especially during biking and other activities, healthy weight, balanced diet, quit or at least limit smoking, and for me, one of the most important ones is sleep, which I've made a separate video about so you can check it out. Thank you, take care.